I model my game after, Jamie, Benn, like Tom Wilson, guys like that who they just seem like guys that they'll do anything for their teammates, and their teammates will do the same for them. They're skilled.
1 against 4, trying to cut around for a backhand shot. It's deflected wide of Rambo, now right in front of Ken for Benn with a backhand. To a charging Wilson, turns the corner. Score! Tom Wilson!
But they also bring that work ethic and compete and toughness that everybody knows when they're out there, and they have that presence and stuff like that.
Another big hit flattens the diminutive DeBrincat.
They're great leaders as well, and so those are guys I looked up to growing up.
I had 2 guys that I really liked when I was younger. Peter Forsberg, just the way he was working. He never gave up on anything.
Now Forsberg and Fedorov had something going there for quite a stretch, and Fedorov came back into it.
Skill-wise, Alex Koval was definitely, in my teenage years, I was following him a lot when he was in Pittsburgh, Rangers, and then he came over to Montreal. It was a lot easier for me to try and mimic some of the stuff he was doing on the ice.
To Perron able to walk it back in and step by. Perron a shot, he scores! What a goal!
I just thought he was one of the most skilled player I've ever seen, and I got the chance to play against him, and that was special for sure.
The guy I really, really loved watching and playing was Joe Sakic. I always loved his game and loved his demeanor and how he played. Just a phenomenal scorer, and wasn't always the flashiest guy, but he just got the job done. He scored huge goals, and so as a kid, I loved watching him play, and I tried to emulate that as best I could. Another guy would be Joe Nieuwendyk. Kind of felt like once I got older, it was similar, just kind of rangy, long reach, and could play a two-way type games.
Joe Nieuwendyk.
So those are 2 guys that, as I grew up, kind of I emulated and tried to emulate and enjoyed watching.
Steve Yzerman. How he started his career and how he kind of had to adjust his game and become more of a two-way player, and then became team success more than just getting points and stuff.
Picked up by Yzerman, winding up at center, drives the long shot, he scores!
My family was always big into watching the Canadian teams, and I had a love for watching Iginla. I thought he was a good hockey player. The way he presented himself on the ice, he could score.
Look at this, Enzo. Iginla walks it alone and scores! Jerome Iginla!
He could fight, he could do it all, so I loved watching him.
That changed every year, given the fact that I was a Rangers fan, and they seemed to get every big free agent every year. The ones that stuck kind of were Messier.
Hector, Koval moving in. Koval to Messier. Messier shot! Score! They tied the game! Mark Messier!
I know Leacher's a defenseman, but being, from the area, I liked him a lot as well.
There's a little life to their game. Oh, big hit by Leach into the running. And that brings a roar from the crowd.
Lindros when he was there.
Takeaway, Lindros to the net. He scores!
Quite a few, but always seemed to be Rangers players.
I don't know if I can just pinpoint exact things from each guy, but I think Jonathan Quick, he did a really good job of working around the posts and playing down low, and definitely good at challenging shooters, but some of those parts a little bit different from my game. But yeah, the post stuff is really something that he's been not inventing, but definitely making very popular.
A wrister off a body, blocked by Doughty. Gensel hacks at it, Quick got it, and he'll cover here with Simone on the doorstep.
When I got a little older, Mark Streit was always one of the guys I looked up to.
Kostitchin looking to clear, he can't. Streit keeps it in, the Nabokov goes to the bench, Streit fires, he scores!
Yeah, he was the first player who made it to the NHL as a Swiss player, and yeah, he was definitely always someone I looked up to.